Hi everyone.
Welcome back
to the channel. Welcome back. So today's video is going to be very new and different from all the other content I have been doing. For anyone that doesn't know me, I'm a professional makeup artist. I became professional in 2013. I could go into it. I've worked on all kinds of things from feature-length movies. Ladyworld's out now in Los Angeles and New York City, so go see it or order it online. You can buy it on Amazon. So I've done things like Ladyworld, and then I've also done tons of music videos, tons of photo shoots, tons of private events. I did my first wedding last year. I'm doing another wedding this year. I even have experience like assisting major like top of the chart makeup artists. So I've assisted makeup artists who work on celebrities. I've been on all kinds of sets, from like really small indie films to really major big catalog sets, commercial sets, all of the above. I kind of have like a nice breadth of experience. So today's video I will be reacting to is going to be a James Charles video, which is titled Beauty Battle Feat. Kim Kardashian and Makeup by Mario. Let's get started.
James Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can see, I'm joined with two very iconic and legendary special guests, Sister Kim K and Father Mario over here.
Turns out, because I'm so used to Mario on my face.
Okay. Already I'm giving it a pause. So there's probably no one on this planet that knows Kim K's face better than Mario. And it's not just about knowing her face, it's also about knowing her what colors look the best on her, which shapes look the best on her. He's created like her most iconic makeup looks. To say Mario has an advantage, like this isn't really a battle. I'm just gonna keep watching.
I don't think I've ever done the half and half thing.
Well, I'm not only the artist that does your makeup every single day, so that's a little bit alarming. But I'm confident, like I can maybe do this.
True.
I'm excited because I'm just gonna tell you. I mean, I've been doing it for 10 years and doing makeup for 19. I'm a little lazy at this point, so I'm like,
oh, God bless you, Mario. Mario's so sick of doing Kim's face. Okay, we're getting into the makeup. Mario looks like he's starting with the brows.
I'm gonna start off with foundation. I know Mario starts with his brows, not me.
Okay.
I'm gonna pray that this foundation matches you.
So rule one of doing anyone's face, you want to do a couple swatches. I like doing even swatches in the middle of the face sometimes just to see what it would look like in the center. Kim probably has absolutely beautiful skin because of how much money she definitely pours into her face being perfect. So to grab a full coverage foundation like the Born This Way doesn't really make sense, but let's just keep watching.
The sisters are well aware that I am not the best at it at this point, so it's okay, it's the thought that counts.
But I wore a turtleneck and long sleeve on.
James, can you not? I have to sneeze. Look at this line. Look at this line. It's not good. This is not great. I'll say that much. It's really not great. Yeah.
You guys like single-handedly have really changed the makeup industry when it comes to trends and just everything that goes along with it.
and I had a job at this other job that I had booked already, so I was kind of like torn. I'm like, you know, I can't really do it.
Oh my God. Okay. Already strongly disliking James's technique. He picked a color that is so much lighter than her for under the eyes. And then he did this nice stripe of a very high coverage concealer right under the cheekbone. The whole light stripe under the cheekbone makes almost no sense to me. So when you highlight your jawline, you're bringing that jaw out. You're not sharpening anything. You're just bringing it out. So having a strong jaw is like a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't think that's the intention necessarily of like beauty gurus and like Instagrammers, like, but that's what they're doing, and it looks so weird when you have like this insanely bronzed top half of your face and then this incredibly light like chin cheek area. Like it looks so bizarre. I don't understand it. It's one of my biggest pet peeves in the way that makeup's done today. And here James Charles is doing it on Kim Kardashian. You can see right here on him even how weird it looks because he'll still do a harsh bronzer line on the jawline. I mean, it's drag makeup. Let's like not get it confused. This is a drag queen's makeup because they're exaggerating their face. It's cartoonish. And it's a style of drag queen makeup that has been adopted into mainstream Instagram and YouTube makeup styles. But I don't think the people that are doing it that aren't drag queens understand why they're doing it. I feel like they just do it maybe because it's satisfying to do, maybe because they want like a literal line under their cheekbone, but it actually doesn't make sense. Moving on.
Wait, what's gonna happen if I like James's makeup better?
Well, that
You're not, Kim. You're not.
James can come over your house at 5 in the morning and do your makeup.
Instead of me. I don't know about all that.
Ready?
Sounds kind of fun. Maybe one time.
James, it's so hard not to say James, shut up. Oh god, it makes me sick like how many people would absolutely die at the opportunity to wake up and go to Kim's house at 5 to do her makeup. And I get that he's just like being playful and like joking with them because obviously he's not going to be her makeup artist, but wow. I need to keep sneezing.
I'm just setting it your face lightly in place with some translucent setting powder to really lock it all in there. Oh, kind of good. That is a...
Okay, so let's just look at her really quickly. She looks incredibly gray under her eyes, and this is what happens when you just take a very, very, very light color and you place it under the eye. I talked about this in my last Air Perez video, because all it's doing is adding a light color on top of her under eyes. It's not bringing any warmth, which is ideally what you do want for the under eyes. Okay, so we have a non-existent blend over here. We have a very gray looking Kim Kardashian down here. Let's see how this goes.
The color match. Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm gonna contour and chisel you out.
James just grabbing like as much contour as possible and then just shoving it on Kim's face. Oh my god, I'm scared right now.
You're reading up contour, James?
We only have 45 minutes and I'm trying to do an entire eye look. I gotta work quickly.
What happened to the cut crease?
I might not do a cut crease.
Wow.
I love Mario. Cut creases are stupid.
James, now her show films in HD. We're too crazy with them.
Oh! Mario, see, so Mario's mindset, as you work more and more on camera, going to have to rework the makeup for that. If Kim's on camera for her show, you're gonna want every single angle of her face to look blended, to look seamless, and to honestly not look very harsh. You want everything to be so ultra blended, hence why this is not working out for him right now. Why you have to blend out so well and you have to be very conscious of your color choices. Mario's been doing this forever. He knows these things. So, and I love that he even points that out to James.
Your career and your love for makeup.
It's definitely made me see makeup in a really practical.
Something else that's interesting to note is Mario is using this little puff on his hand so that when he touches Kim's face, he doesn't mess up her makeup. That's a classic makeup artist trick.
So I was just like, you're very good.
Okay, so it looks like Mario's done with the eye. Now he's cleaning up Kim's skin, which is so nice. I thought she was wearing foundation.
Hard to work with.
So he's prepping her skin right now, which I don't think James did at all. I think he just went straight in. So now Mario's taking something very fancy that he has depotted into a bottle. The active depotting is taking like a regular makeup product, putting it into a smaller, lighter container so that you can put it in your kit and take it with you everywhere, and it's not adding that extra weight. Makeup artists are constantly trying to make their kit as light as possible, so depotting is a classic method for that. Depotting videos on Instagram and YouTube are so satisfying. I highly recommend them. I've made a couple myself. So we don't know what cream this is because he's depotted it, but he is now actually prepping her skin, which again, James didn't do, but this is something that like if you're a makeup artist, especially super professional makeup artist, you're gonna want to make sure that skin is as smooth and as ready for makeup as possible.
I have lots of experience making my brows too dark.
Well, she just takes a pen, and just...
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
You watch yourself over there.
I love Mario.
I kind of love that, but like that's...
I actually love Mario so much.
Kylie had this color June bug, and she...
Okay, very interesting. Mario is taking the time to color correct under Kim's eye. I think this is like such a necessary step actually, because even if your under eyes are nearly flawless, like everyone carries some level of blueness under their eye.
would wear it all the time, and then Kylie like made her custom own purple packaging.
He's also going around the mouth because we do also carry pigmentation around the mouth. I would almost say that Mario's using a lot, but I trust him and he probably knows he does know exactly what he's doing, and he knows that this will blend out fine.
Like support my YouTube channel and say that they watch my videos with their daughter or sons, which I always think is so cool. Like it means the world to me. And a lot of parents.
You can already see, so Mario's going in with a very light hand. We don't know what he's using, but he's going in with a light hand and applying a light layer of foundation so her skin can still show through, and you can see how beautifully it's already looking, especially with that color corrector versus James's side. We'll see at the end obviously, but that looks gorgeous because she has like this really beautiful, like very warm undertone golden skin. So Mario knows this and he's just accentuating it to the nth degree, really.
Me, like being like, oh well, like what age did you start wearing it? And I started at 16 doing my own makeup. But I always say, like, one of my biggest things that I preach on my channel is like, I do not wear makeup.
And Mario's going in with a brush. It looks like it's probably an hourglass brush. Maybe I'm wrong. The makeup artists that I've assisted, they'll apply makeup with a brush and then they'll buff it with a beauty blender. They don't just apply it with a beauty blender. And it looks like he's doing the same thing.
Let them play with it whatever, as long as they knew, like, okay, we're gonna do this, but like,
He's also blending it behind her ear and on her neck. He's blending the foundation all over the place.
Like, I'm not letting you rely on this. Like, you're beautiful regardless.
Yeah, and I think, you know, the kids see me with and without makeup on all the time, so they know it's not like, you know, if anything, there was a point when I would get my hair and makeup done and North would just like to cry and be like,
look how. And I'm sure this is also because he used that moisturizer underneath. She has this beautiful glow to her skin.
Get your makeup done.
Very healthy looking.
That's when Mom had to work.
Look at, okay, this upsets me. Oh, this upsets me so much. James is pulling from his dirty eyeshadow brushes that he uses on himself to use on Kim. So right now he's looking through it to find a clean brush in there. First of all, keep your dirty brushes separated from your clean brushes, even if you do makeup on yourself. Dirty brushes accumulate bacteria because they have product on them, and you just want to clean them. You don't want to keep them dirty. Also, makeup applies better when you use a clean brush, but this is like, especially in front of your client. Oh, I'm so disturbed right now. Oh God, I'm so disturbed.
I'll leave soon after that.
Yeah. Ew. Ew.
So she hated that. I really
Ew.
agree with that. It's like just about being fun.
Okay, so I was right. Mario's now going in with a beauty blender. He's buffing out the foundation.
It's not really, I mean, for me, when I have makeup on, it does transform my mood. It transforms.
Also, if you're gonna spray anything while you're doing makeup, you spray it away from the client. Don't do it in their face, don't do it on their lap, and especially don't do it onto Mario. Like, please don't.
Hey, she said matte only. She doesn't want shimmer. Listen to the line. Oops. No, I'm just kidding.
Mario, I love you so much. The sign of a really good makeup artist is someone that can just get along with everyone, who can crack a joke, but doesn't take shit too seriously. But they do take seriously, though, is their job. And you can see with Mario, he's killing it.
I'm just like, who has time to blend all day?
Yeah.
I just don't.
No! James, no, sir. No, sir. We see the side of your face, dude. You are not willing to blend all day. Wig.
Like with other people working on her, like she doesn't really rush people too much.
I love that.
Except for right now.
That is nice, because I will say, though, whenever I've assisted on a big celebrity set, no one rushes the celebrity and her glam team.
Okay, me. I think me and her need to hang out.
Mario is really brightening up that under eye, but we'll see how it all comes together.
Cream contour. I'm gonna go line straight.
So, whereas James took a big ass brush straight to her face, Mario's going in very precisely with like an eyeshadow blending brush to really just lightly blend and get that contour exactly where he wants it so it can be as precise and as well blended as possible. This is a master at work.
I love.
They're basically done, so I'm gonna fast forward.
They're done.
Okay, so let's talk about this. James did not blend into the hairline very well. You can see a very, very obvious line of demarcation right there for the bronzer. Eye is very much dragged down. It's very heavy on this outer V. It's just dragging her eye down, really. Her lips look very dry. Very dry. Could have done with a gloss. That would have been good. This is the weird thing that I don't like that's a big pet peeve, which is the really bright jawline. Don't understand it. It looks very harsh to me. As we get over here, you can definitely see that Mario blended that bronzer into that hairline. Her brows are very strong. That must be how she likes them, and it looks good on her, honestly. Even though both Mario and James did eyeshadow on her lower lash line, you can see how much brighter Mario's side looks. Because he did that top lash liner, her eyelashes look thicker. Whereas on this side, they don't look as thick, and she's wearing so much eyeshadow. Like, he just piled the shadow on her lower lash line, and the blend is not there. The blend is really not there. It looks very heavy. The lips on both sides look pretty much the same from like where I'm seeing it. And then you can also see how much brighter and grayer this side is with this really harsh, just like bit of like bronzer contour. Whereas on this side, her brightness goes further down the face. So it actually plumps up her face a bit and it lifts it. The way that he did this liner really lifts that eye, whereas this side looks a lot droopier, a lot sadder. Oof, no. Yeah. Very muddy colors. It looks very muddy. Where he placed that blush looks very old on her. I don't understand this eyeshadow. Like, why would you do that? Like, it looks so bad. I want to see Mario's side. Okay. Looking at Mario's side, he definitely blended that bronzer into the hairline a lot more consistently. He even got her ear really nicely. There's no line right here like there was with James. Everything's blended in very nicely. There's no harsh lines. Everything's very, very seamless. That highlight is very natural, very flush. It looks like her face is just healthy. Looks like she has healthy skin. And she certainly has an eye look on. There's no one's trying to trick anyone into thinking that she's not wearing makeup, but it looks very together, very awake, very bright, and very wearable. It would have been in James' best interest to just take Mario's cue and do a top liquid liner. He really should have done that liquid liner. It works very well on Kim. Whew. You can also see that Mario's side is it's warm, but it's not red. You can see how much more pink this side is, and it's not right on her. This is the makeup that so many people ask for when they sit in my chair. They want to look awake, they want to look healthy, they don't just want to look like they're wearing a shit ton of makeup. And she looks purple and pink with this strange line. You can even see on her neck, there's one side of her neck that's very pink and one side of her neck that's just her natural color.
Ready for this?
Okay, let's see what she says.
Grand reveal.
What if I was like, ah! You guys, it is so pretty. I wish I could do this. I love it.
There's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. No surprise by this battle, how this would end up. Exactly what we thought would happen. Have a beautiful day. Don't forget to follow my Instagrams, Comme des Garçons and Non-Toxic Glow. Subscribe to this channel, like this video. I appreciate so much. If you like this kind of video, let me know in the comments. And I will keep doing reactions. I had so much fun recording this. Love you all. Have a beautiful day and mwah. Bye.